Hey again guys, Phantom Null here, and today we are starting a new Let's Play of Recettear, an item shop's tale. And first things first, I haven't played this game in well over 2 years, so to be honest, I don't really remember how to play it for the most part. I just remember the very basics. But yeah, we're gonna clear the save data, because I have like a zillion save files, and oh no. No, I just changed all that stuff. I think that this is going to be an okay sound balance, so we'll see. If not, you know, I'll adjust it in the future. Oh no, I don't have any completion anymore. But that's okay, because, you know, wanted to start fresh, and I didn't want to have, you know, have to deal with a zillion save files and scrolling through them as we begin this. So, here we go. Let's take a look at the story. So we've got a bit of an introductory scene here. For anyone who has never seen this game before, it is extremely lighthearted and, you know, pretty funny. Recette here we have quite the ditz, and in Tear, this strange fairy thing is very much the stern, not really motherly figure, I guess, but, you know, either way, she plays the role of the one that basically keeps Recette in line. And this is our shop. Capitalism ho! That is going to be the catchphrase. Xensoft is now online. Alright. I forgot to turn off alerts, and also I forgot to move my mouse out of the way of the screen in the corner there. I apologize for that. I know that annoys some people, and I'm going to try to make sure I don't do that in future videos. Establish a stock of items. Yeah, you generally need something to sell in order to have a successful store, but, you know, what do I know? Need to give our regards to the head of the guild, so that'd probably be our first stop. Initial stock. It would not hurt to give polite regards to the chef, or the chief, rather. Yeah. Head to the front door. I want to leap through the window like an action hero. To eternity and Recette! Alright, so this is our store. It's pretty barren, but things will get better. And when I say that I don't really remember how to play, I am not joshing you. I don't remember really jack about what I'm doing here. I know we're gonna be in dungeons with dudes that we hire, and I know that we're gonna be maintaining our shop, which is kind of the most interesting and unique portion of the game. Right now we're still establishing setup though, of course, and tutorials as well. Girl and a fairy, you two are. Yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. It's not, well, it's not incorrect. Could I refrain from you calling me a loan shark? She and I are partners, don't be mean. That's Recette for you. Haha, forgive me, partners it is. So, how are the preparations running for that, for running the shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop that now. This game is very lighthearted and fun, so, you know, I think this is you know, a good place to start for sort of the new life for this channel. Do have the vote going for whether we're going to be playing Recettear or DCUO in the future in terms of MMOs. And right now, Recettear is winning that by a pretty large margin, but, you know, we'll see. Still got a few days. Turn the stock up. Actually, you can see Xensoft there talking about Recettear. Yeah, sure, let's talk. Okay, so here we have tutorials, which is handy because, like I said, I don't really remember everything I should know. we're gonna see if we can't get some tips from him. We're gonna ask the derp questions and hope that we essentially get some gameplay information from that. Even still, guild is essentially a group of people in the same kind of business that cooperate with each other. Got it, of course. It's hard to do business if there isn't a base price between them. That's what the merchant guild is for. We manage wholesaling and keep prices stable throughout the city. That's why we require that everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. Don't worry, your store Recettear is already in the books. It ain't all just paperwork and red tape, though. Now that you're a member, you can pick up stock for your shop here and get access to a few other benefits too. We're here to help, so make sure to use to make use of this. Okay. Okay. What can I do here? You'll always be able to get goods for a set price. That's good to know. Most of what you can get on our hands is practical stuff. Weapon, armor, clothes, adventuring necessities, and the like. The town's main market, who we work with, is where you can get things like foodstuffs, books, and other assorted knickknacks. The really flashy and rare stuff is a bit out of our league. If you got a mind to get your mitts on that kind of stuff, you'll have to go dungeon stomping yourself, or buy it off a customer. Oh, we'll also buy off any excess stock you have, which is also another important thing, I believe. Mind, we also buy low as a rule, so if you want to make an actual profit, you're better off selling to your customers. Yeah, sometimes customers really won't pick up on the things that you want to get rid of, though, so that's a good, if I remember right anyway, I believe that's a good way to kind of get rid of stuff that you have in excess of. Your merchant level is, well, your ability as a merchant. As it goes up, you'll figure out how to redecorate or even expand your store, which is always very nice because you're able to expand your inventory as well. Heck, you might even be able to convince me to let have you take a look at some of our premium items. How do you raise your level? Simple. Buy, sell, trade. This is an art, and you learn by doing. Capitalism, ho! Alright, about the town. The city's getting off... whatever. It's getting a bit famous for the old ruins and the like that litter the surrounding countryside, so we've been seeing a steady stream of adventuring types coming in for a while now. That is also important. They're all here to try to strike it rich off of undiscovered treasures in the wilds. Hunting for fat loot, they call it. Well, I don't know what they see in chasing after oversized loots, but their presence here has also brought a lot of new merchants to the city. I sure won't complain. Business has never been better. If you're looking for one, a few might be resting in the plaza. I bet most of them will take to the city's biggest pub, though. It's never too hard to sell to those wandering types. A little bit of liquid pleasure. Even I go in there for a nip every now and then. The more faithful will probably hang about the city chapel. We do get a few like that now and then, on a pilgrimage or a quest to find out old holy relics, or praise be to the seekers and all that, of course. You might also check the Adventurers Guild proper, too. They're in charge of making sure the exploration efforts aren't a total bedlam. They even succeed, sometimes. Now keep in mind that these places are only open at certain times. For example, that pub only opens in the evening. We're pretty much open all the time, though. Wait, if you're always open, how do you find time to visit that pub? For that matter, when do you even go home? Little Missy, if you had the kind of wife I do, you'd be at work or in the sauce at all hours, too. Ouch. Forget I asked. If there's something you don't know, just ask. About unknown items. Now, if you go dungeon diving, you'll find a lot of stuff which you won't be able to identify at first. In particular, I'll bet my hat if you'll find a lot of what are commonly called mystery ingredients by the adventurers. At first, you'll probably be tearing your hair out over all the junk you keep finding in those places, but as your merchant level goes up, you'll be able to sort out the stuff you find and pick the best materials and whatnot from the lot. Oh, if you do manage to get out of these death traps safely, you'll have time to identify everything safely. That means you won't know what you're carrying till you leave, though. Alright. About fusion. I don't remember anything about this. Once a few merchant levels are under your belt, you'll be able to fuse items here at the guild hall. There's quite a few items that you can only get by fusion, so I'd get real familiar with that furnace if I were you. Remember, what you put in affects what you get out of fusion. If you put in some materials of, say, +2 quality, then you'll get an item of similar quality as the result. Keep an eye on what you're fusing, too. You don't want to waste good materials on some mediocre thing you can just buy somewhere. Another thing to keep in mind, it can be real tempting to keep your best quality items to yourself for personal use, but your customers know quality goods when they see them, and you'll earn a lot of respect if you sell top shelf merchandise. there's a couple of stages to what you can pull off with Fusion as you pick up some merchant levels. So be sure to experiment and come back here often to see what you can make. Though he says that, hey, you earn respect if you sell your top quality items, you generally still want to save that stuff. In my experience, at least what I remember, I'm pretty sure you generally want to save that stuff for your adventurers, so you can basically just do better. Just a moment, you have not yet purchased anything. Where are you going? Oh right, there's categories. Derp, my bad. Oh man. Okay, so I don't really remember how this goes, so I kind of just want to buy cheap stuff. Cloth hat. Oh, that's really expensive. Wool hat is cheaper. Let's buy one wool hat. Okay, a worn sword is 140. I want to buy something that's under 200 if I can. Yeah, all those are more expensive. A leather glove, that's not bad. Clothes. Okay, so a scrap plate is 140. Man, this is just crap. I would not buy anything from the shop, but I think that's 4 items I picked up. So let's leave with what we got and see. I think I only have 4 inventory slots right now in the store. Will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stock runs low again. Looking forward to it. Here, a little something extra as a startup gift. Walnut bread. Yatta! Thanks a bunch. Alright, little lady, give me your all. Capitalism, ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. Alright. Okay, so we've got to go back to our shop. We can't explore yet. So, we return. Oh, we have a lot more than 4 spots. I was only thinking about the center platform for some reason. It's time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. What do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we don't have our goods set out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get near those counters. Once you know where you wish to put something, blah blah blah, pressing the primary button. That's the A button because I'm playing with a Xbox 360 control. Think closely before you put something down. Line up what we have on top of the counters. I believe that putting them in front of the window it attracts customers from the outside. So we're going to want to basically put our most valuable items up at the window. And I think everything is more valuable than the walnut bread. So the walnut bread will just kind of sit in the center of the store. May I speak with you a moment? What is it? Counters by the window. Items you place here are visible to anyone passing by on the street. Yeah, what I just said. Eye-catching items. Okay. Okay, but since we only have 5 items right now, we don't really have to worry about, putting our most eye-catching items there. We just need to put, our most valuable ones, and we only have 5 items, so that's really easy to decide. Now we have everything laid out. So, doesn't look dumb. Everything looks good enough for a first attempt. Now we need to teach you how to actually sell things. Go sit at the counter. Capitalism, ho! Alright. Sitting at the counter. Here we go. So this begins the sort of attendant portion of the game, I guess? Anyway, this begins your shop phase. Well then, the items are in place. Now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. And this is the most unique and fun part of the game, in my opinion. Well, maybe not the most fun, because dungeon crawling can be a lot of fun in its own right, but either way. To start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Okay, yes, Professor. Be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome, though you don't actually have to worry about that. Greeting the customer helps them feel comfortable and relaxed when entering the store. Blah, blah, blah. They'll find an item they want, and they come to the counter to pay for it. Can I get this? Okay, that's the longsword. Actually, no, wait. We don't have a longsword. We have like a rusty sword or something. The one will be in the target window. You'll be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Press the button 3, you can view expanded information on the item in question, which is going to be the X button on the Xbox 360 control I'm using. Consult the custom.exe program, including with Recettear if you wish to check your button configuration. I already have that, though. I got it. Decide what price we want to offer. So this is the important part. You want to name a price higher than the base, but you also don't want to drive off the customer by offering an insultingly high price. You likely notice the base product serves, or base price serves as your default. To raise up the offer, press up. Alright, so we are going to try 116%. That might be too high. I'm not sure. Basically, of course, the more the more expensive the item, of course, the more profit you're going to make off it. Jeez, I keep accidentally hitting up because I'm using the analog stick. Okay, let's try that. That is how you adjust your offer. This might be obvious if a customer is satisfied with your offer. It's a sale, and you get a bit of experience along with money. If your price is too high, a customer gets a big walkout. Yeah, because they get insulted, of course, so they just kind of storm away. Learning to determine the proper price, that's the challenge. If the customer disagrees with the price, but not so much, then they won't storm out, and they'll negotiate. Okay. Yeah, don't make it outrageous. Yeah, but if again, you can't settle up with their second offer, they'll leave. I don't think they ever offer you a second, or rather a third offer. Huh, okay, so apparently I'm wrong. If they're regular enough, it sounds like they will actually haggle with you more. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember this very well. Okay, so pick a price higher than the base price. Again, I'm going to go with 1400. At this level, a customer will likely buy immediately. Now, for the fine art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly. Yeah, go from there. You say deduce, reduce, I think. Or no, deduce the desired price. A large number of stores offered about 30% over. Okay. Yeah, sometimes... Oh. A little cheaper. There are really fussy customers that will, you know, give you a hard time, even on pretty good offers like that. Let's go to 1350, 112, and hope that that goes well. Okay. Of course, you know, she probably doesn't operate under the same rules as the basic customers, so we'll see. Yeah, like I have one of those. Let's try this, see how she reacts to it. Okay. And I believe as you get more experience and level up your merchant level, you actually can generally achieve a higher price, as well as I think if they're regulars. But again, it's all kind of hazy. It's been over 2 years since I played this game. Excellent price. Yeah, I just offered the same thing. Okay. I got it. Let me sell. Yes, we are amazing. Capitalism, ho! Alright. Open up. Alright, here we go. I think that we're actually going to get to, yeah, we're going to get to begin the game proper here, I believe. Didn't expect to find it? Yeah, you finally found a piece of bread. That goddamn elusive piece of bread. Okay, let's try at the base 130 and see how she reacts. You can charge less than that. Yeah. Let's lower it by 5%, aka just straight up 5 gold or whatever. That's fine. Okay. Excellent. Yeah! I love the chime of the money entering your bank account. Ah, so satisfying. Wow, I got 1 customer. Amazing. You sold a piece of bread, Recette. Don't get... She's freaking out. She is freaking out. Yeah! It's time for the tale of the item shop. Oh yeah, I guess that kind of does matter too, right? Not a big fan of Tear, but hey, Recette. I like Recette. Easy Game Station presents. It's all about the money, honey. The tale of a fairy, a girl. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. And how to run an item shop. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. You know, if you're interested in this, there is a demo available on Steam if you care to try it for yourself. But yeah, I hope that you do enjoy this Let's Play. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun playing this game again, because it has been a long time. But yeah, I think this is a good spot to actually end the first episode, because I want these to be around 30 minutes. You know, potentially a little over, but, you know, not going way over that level. So we're going to end the first episode here. You know, leave me some feedback and let me know what you think, if you care to do so. And I will see you on the next episode of Recettear, an Item Shop Tale. Thanks for watching.